And you look at retirement. I don't use that word, by the way, because
Hmm.
that means you're going backward, not going forward.
Yeah. Right.
So I use the word departing. I'm departing one career and going into another. I'm
Yeah.
departing one age and going into another. I'm
Hmm.
departing something. I'm going on to a new land. Elders want to develop themselves in a way that allows them to make a contribution and be able to participate. But they need courage to do that.
Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show.
And welcome back to Answers for Elders Radio Network, heard across the USA. And I am here with Dr. Marc B. Cooper, and he is the CEO of the Contemporary Elder Institute. Talking about what is your life mission? What is your purpose, your intention as you age, as you go from being older to an elder? It's all about wisdom. It's all about embracing your authenticity. And I love the fact that you're questioning the status quo every single day. And Dr. Marc B. Cooper, welcome back to Answers for Elders.
Status quo is not status quo. It's how I say it is.
Yes, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about the Contemporary Elder Institute.
It's in formulation always.
Mhm.
We deliver some programs. I take groups of people and we look from a particular perspective about this group and what it's and how it's approaching their future as elders,
Mhm.
and what life choices they have. There's
Mhm.
groups that have splintered off. I don't, splinter's a bad word. I would just say I birthed or we birthed because I'm just an expression of my heritage as well.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so we do numbers of things. We have a website. The URL is
Oh,
www.requestingwisdom.com.
I love that.
Yeah, so they can find out all about what we do and how we
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so obviously the mission, tell us a little bit about the mission per se and how you accomplish that.
Most people are on a, first of all, I'll distinguish mission differently because when you get to be an elder, you don't have just purpose, you have higher purpose. And out
Mhm.
of a higher purpose comes mission. So you've got to get
Mhm.
that piece pretty clear before you decide, because mission's short term.
Mhm.
And, it will take you 10 years or whatever, but it's a mission.
Mhm.
Um, the mission that we have now is to generate a sufficient number of real elders, authentic elders throughout the country, out of the world, actually, might as well take it on, out of
Mhm.
the world, that's a voice is heard, that sits at the tables where decisions are being made and is able to be an elder in that discussion.
Wow.
That is the mission. If you look at the world, it's
Mhm.
pretty messed up.
Yeah.
And when you get to be an elder, it's not about your survival. It's about not about even family or neighborhood. It's about community now. It's about
Mhm.
nation now. And it's about, I don't have much time left.
Yeah.
And elders start to get a different relationship with the end of their lives that
Yeah.
make them elders, by the way. Yeah. So there's lots that we do as elders that we think we can get out there. And if we're allowed to be
Mhm.
authentic elders, can change the world.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, and I think too, as we get older and wiser, we're not afraid to be individuals. We don't feel like, at least, that you have to fit into a box, and fit into a mold of someone else. It's like I see a lot of people around me that are breaking free of that and starting to open their hearts to more experiences and adventures. I know that there's a lot of demographic things right now, just with the baby boomer generation. They are redefining retirement. And what does that look like? Right now, I happen to know statistics that there are more seniors demographically starting new businesses than there ever have been in history, where they worked for the corporate world for a long time. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I want to open an art studio, or I want to go lead trips to the Far East, and I'm going to start a travel business. And so obviously that is a lot of that, what you're talking about. It's embracing those dreams and those things that you've always wanted to do.
I think that expression is there, but I think that's not all of it.
Okay.
Okay. I think what occurs for people after, when you look at ageism and you look at retirement, I don't use that word, by the way, because that means you're going backward, not going forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I use the word departing. I'm departing one career and going into another. I'm departing one age and going into another. I'm departing something. I'm going onto a new land. I'm not going back. I'm not retiring. There's something available out there as an elder, but it isn't better than anything else.
Yeah.
It's just you can go this path or you can do the one that you go down, and all of that's fine. Elders want to develop themselves in a way that allows them to make a contribution and be able to participate. But they need courage to do that. You're doing that, 17 years or whatever you've been doing this thing for. That's magic.
Yeah.
That's the gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
If your listeners are getting some of that or all of that for themselves, to be able to have that self-expression fully out there and trust it. That's the other part that an elder has, is trust themselves about it. They don't need confirmation.
True.
They know they have, that's called higher wisdom right there, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other part of that is that it's a privilege. To me, it's a privilege to be able to live my life that way. And I am grateful every day for what I have, built, who is around me, the people that are in my life. I am blessed in so many incredible ways. And I think, having that awareness of gratitude is amazing.
Yes, it's interesting. So one of the groups I'm in and working with, working on gratitude. So we take these areas of life that we take for granted and we pull them apart so that the elements really are the truth being told. Are you really grateful? Because we use these words so freely. And ultimately, there's something underneath it, which is more Americanized than heartfelt. And when you get underneath, are you really grateful? I mean, are you living in gratitude? 1 out of 400 trillion, that little sperm, that one moment. No, that's just magic that you're here.
It is. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
so Dr. Marc Cooper, you and I will be right back right after this. In the meantime, what is your website again?
www.requestingwisdom.com.
Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.